Hello everyone, this is Bharat Nagpal for iGyan.in. As we all know, everyone loves the iPad. It is an amazing 10-inch tablet device which has been introduced by Apple. And most of us have bought one of these. This is the Apple iPad dock, $29 or a 1500 rupee dock, which is available for the iPad, which you have to buy separately after you've bought, in our case, a $900 iPad device. You pay $30 more to get this thing so that your iPad can charge on your desk. So this dock is nice, it fits the iPad beautifully, but there is a big flaw with this iPad dock, and that is that it's not stable. As you can see that it is highly shaky, and if you tip it over just a little bit more, it might just fall off. So what do you do if you don't want to buy this Apple dock, because it certainly does not fulfill its purpose, and you don't want to stick any Chinese, you don't want to short circuit your iPad, and it's a $900 tablet and it's nice and touchy, so you don't want to ruin it. So if you don't like your Apple iPad dock, what do you do? Well, I have found a very easy solution to all your problems. For this DIY job, what you need is one of your old iPhone docks. We had a couple of these laying around with us. What we turned it into was this. Now, this, although may not look as nice as the iPad dock, before you dock the iPad in it, but this does an awesome job of charging your iPad as well as holding it stable. As you can see, it does not shake as much as the iPad dock, or it does not shake at all. That is due to shifting the center of gravity in this scenario, and also these little white tabs up front which hold the iPad secure, and it doesn't allow the iPad to fall forward. In our first attempt, I managed to use the hot knife method, and I cut off the sides of the dock, and since it became really bad and ugly and black, I had to paint it, and this is what it looked like. It looked like it came out of a Frankenstein movie, and I did not want to put this on my desk. Also, I tried to cover it up with a little black tape, and that also looks hideous. So that was one dock that I completely destroyed, trying to make the perfect iPad dock. On my second attempt, I decided to leave these tabs. So what these tabs do is they hold the iPad securely from the front and protect your precious device from falling in the front and breaking the 9.7-inch super sensitive touchscreen. So how do you convert this into this without damaging any of the electricals or without damaging the structure of the dock, and also allowing the iPad to fit in there perfectly? So what you need for this job is an old iPhone 2G or 3G dock. In our case, we've got the iPhone first generation dock, or the iPhone 2G dock. What you also need is this thing right here. This is a mini Dremel or a grinder. This is easily available at your local hardware store, and what this does is allows you to grind into the plastic on the side, and without damaging it in any way. This mini drill can also be bought at a hobby store, so you can find these easily. So what you need to do is, you need to, along this line, cut out all the remaining parts and leave about 4 millimeters from the front, and cut out all the remaining parts from there. Be sure to leave about 2 mm from the line on each side so that it holds the iPad in the proper angle. After you're done grinding the sides, you will notice small holes on either side. We used epoxy adhesive to fill these out, or you could use other things such as blue tack or whatever you like to fill out the small gaps that are formed due to grinding out the plastic around it. Once you're done, make sure that your iPad sits in nice and tight and there is no movement around. On the iPad, what we did was we had some leather skin that we had ordered from SGP, and we had some extra leather skin that was lying around. So we cut out 2 small strips of the leather skin and we placed it exactly at the place where the dock hits the iPad, and these 2 tabs hold the iPad from there to prevent any kind of scratching. Also on the back, since I've already got the leather skin on, there didn't seem to be much of a problem until I noticed these small bumps. So to prevent any damage to the body of the iPad, I also added a little bit of extra, as you can see, 2 layers of leather skin at the bottom, which does not look that bad, although I didn't fit in the Apple logo properly while installing the skin. Anyway, so what this does is it gives us the perfect dock for the Apple iPad, which does not allow your device to fall forward or shake, and it gives you a sturdy desk dock for the iPad. It also charges your iPad and lets you do all the things that the iPad dock does. And if you have one of these laying around, it is basically free if you have the right tools, or you can get one of these easily from eBay or your local phone store for about $5 or $10 at the most, delivered to your house. They'll solve your purpose better than this $29 Apple iPad dock. A quick DIY video for the Apple iPad dock construction. Please rate, subscribe and comment to our videos. Please visit iGyan.in for more DIY projects, latest news and tutorials. Thank you for watching. This is Bharat Nagpal for iGyan.in.